Hi betting experts, on Saturday, January the 27th, cracking racing over jumps on Saturday on ITV, the very best of the action from Cheltenham. We've got Festival Trials Day and Doncaster where there's some really good graded action. The ground probably on the softer side of good. It'll vary depending on how much rain they get over the next day or so, but it looks like it's going to be perfect jumping ground with no excuses, hopefully not too attritional. We start off with our betting expert Daily Nap, sponsored by Bet365. This goes in the 3:15 at Doncaster. It's the Great Yorkshire Handicap Chase over 3 miles, a Class 1 for 5-year-olds and upwards. And I like Anthony Honeyball's forward plan here to continue his upward curve. Now, Honeyball's enjoyed a real breakthrough season with some high-profile winners at the top tracks, and his progressive stayer I thought was pretty impressive here last time out over course and distance. He was given an awful lot to do from rear. They missed out a few fences that day, which didn't help him because he's a good jumper, but he found really strongly for pressure, hitting the front after 3 out and fending off Muster Kofi up the straight. That's pretty solid form. He's only gone up £4 for it. He's got his regular rider Ben Godfrey taking off the usual £3, which is a big plus. And I think there's loads more to come from him. He's won 3 from 7 over fences so far, and he's a lot less exposed than most of these exposed stayers. Our betting expert value angle selection, sponsored by Bet365, goes in the 1:15 at Cheltenham. It's the Paddy Power Cheltenham Countdown Podcast Handicap Chase, a premier contest over an extended 2-mile 4, Class 1 for 5-year-olds and upwards. And I like Bill Baxter here. Now, Warren Greatcheck's does us a real turn in the week with a double-figure price winner at Newbury, and his horses are running really well. He had a well-back winner at Catterick. He's hit a purple patch, and I think Bill Baxter is handicapped now to bounce back to his very best form. Now, he's shaped better than the Bear result on all 3 runs so far this winter. He hasn't really been able to dominate. He's a bold-jumping front runner who goes with loads of zest when he gets in a rhythm on the lead, and I think the booking of Sam Twiston-Davies is extremely significant. I'm hopeful he'll be positive, gun him from the tape, and soon get these rivals in a bit of trouble. He's certainly a very fair price at double figures. The remaining races on ITV on Saturday, we'll go through them in time order. Cheltenham, the 150, the Grade 2 Cotswold Chase over 3 mile, 1.5 furlongs. Well, I think this is tailor-made for Stay Away Fay of Paul Nicholls. Again, the young improver against some more jaded veterans. I really like his attitude from the front at Exeter and Sandown so far this winter, looking in bother on each occasion, but finding very strongly for firm pressure up the straight, and I think the Cheltenham climb will definitely help over this stamina-sapping trip. Donny, the 205, a mare's hurdle, a Grade 2, over an extended 2 miles and a small but select field. And I like Gala Marceau here from Willie Mullins. Now, she's a classy mare, a smooth traveller. She's not been seen out since winning in Grade 1 company at Auteuil in May, sent over to France and winning really impressively there. And I think she's more than capable in this Grade 2. I doubt 8 months off will be any bother. Danny Mullins over for the ride, and I think the flat galloping nature of Doncaster will really suit her. She's a very strong traveller. Back to Cheltenham for the Clarence House at 2:25, a rearranged race. Well, we didn't get John Bon against El Fabiolo. We've got John Bon against some pretty jaded performers who look completely outclassed. And I think John Bon will go round on the bridle. A booking of James Bowen, a big jockey upgrade that, and he's going to team up with John Bon, I would imagine, going forwards now for the rest of the season. Back to Donny for a fascinating Grade 2 novice contest at 2:40. Some really nice young horses on show here, none more so than Esprit de Potier, who's a big price but I think could improve for this step up to 3 miles. Lucinda Russell's got a lovely team of young horses this season, and this progressive novice created a really big impression when winning last time out in a pretty strong race for the grade. Now, he's a big leap up in class here, of course, but I think the proper stamina test this trip will definitely suit. Wadge is booked. I think he'll go well at a big price. Back to Cheltenham for the 3 o'clock. The Unibet Hurdle, a Grade 2 over 2 mile 1. Again, a very small field. Love Envoy wasn't seen to best effect in that rearranged fighting 5th at Sandown behind Not So Sleepy on atrocious ground first run out. I think be a lot fitter for that run, Harry Friesman. I think she's quite a stuffy mare. She should come on plenty for it, and I think this sort of track should suit her. Hopefully they'll go a bit of a stronger gallop, though again it's a muddling looking small field. And finally back to Cheltenham for the Cleve at 3:35 over 3 miles. All the usual suspects here. Paisley Park, Champ, and I like Dashel Drasher. I think he's got a terrific record at Cheltenham. He's tough, genuine. He is now 11, but Rex Dingle knows him well. I think he'll sit on Botox's Has shoulder at the front, and I think keep pulling out extra. He's just that little bit more resolute than Champ and Paisley Park, in my opinion. He wins races, and I think he'll win this around about 3-1, a very fair price. Best of luck with all 8 ITV races on Saturday, betting experts.